Well everyone, dude, I've been making a lot of videos by this windowsill, but some more updates on the iPhone SE2, and this is actually some awesome stuff. As you guys know, that iPhone is coming out fairly soon, sooner than later, and there's been a ton of more reports about this phone and everything like that. And I actually was on Reddit and I saw this article, and this one pretty much stated iPhone SE2 pretty much entering final production stages, and I'll go ahead and blast it on the screen so you don't have to look it on my panel. But in this article, they pretty much talk about how the iPhone SE2 is pretty much going to be releasing, they say, in the first half of 2020, which is pretty much what we already knew. It was definitely releasing in the first half, but at the same time, we're now seeing reports that it's probably going to be the second quarter of 2020, which is completely possible because we saw all those coronavirus things. And funny enough, as I was doing research on this video, we literally just saw another report that the iPhone SE2 components orders delayed due to coronavirus. I'm not reading theirs. New low-cost iPhone components orders deferred until second quarter. Now at this point, I was like, okay, that's kind of sad, but it's stuff we've already seen. But what I can tell you is that even if that is true and that's the case, that is still completely okay by me, okay? And I think that's still better than nothing. The fact that we're even seeing a replacement of this phone is killer. And again, it's not really going to look like this, and it's not really going to look like my renders. It's going to look like just like the iPhone 8, which is this phone right here, and it is dead. But even if it is in this case, dude, I think this is completely okay. I mean, look how good that phone looks. And this is the 8. Imagine the iPhone SE2. It's going to be a little bit thicker, bigger battery, and pretty much we're going to go from there. And this one is dead, like I stated, but that's still completely okay for me. Now the sad thing is, like I said, is if it does get deferred until next quarter or whatever, I still think that's completely okay. Like I said, the coronavirus is a pretty big deal. There's a ton of people who are going through issues like that, and there's still a lot of things you have to change in the supply chain side of things as well. Think about it like this. They're going to have to completely take away the iPhone 8 from their Apple stores and everything, and they're going to have to, they're going to figure out all those different things, and a lot of these parts were, made in China and all these different areas that were affected with the coronavirus. So we already saw reports recently that Apple has been changing the locations of where these iPhones are being produced, and at the same time, it's not an indefinite delay, like it's not like AirPower or anything like that. They're still developing it, and the fact that it's actually coming at some point is totally okay with me. Now this also comes to say, like, with the whole WWDC in March event, they're probably not going to have a March event. It's probably going to end up being a website refresh. And at that point, I still think it's completely okay. I don't think anybody really cares so much. I mean, I wasn't invited. Nobody's really invited to those things except like top people or people who know people. Honestly, that's 99% of people who go there. And honestly, most people who don't even deserve to be there, to be honest. But with the iPhone SE2, it's still going to be completely okay for my standards. So I think this is good news. The fact that it's actually coming is going to be great. And we're just going to have to go and see and wait what happens. And if I had to put a projected date on it, I'd probably have to say like late April for it to actually be in the stores, because it's going to be between April and June. Really, that's the main way we can see it. They might announce it later this month, but it's not going to come out until I think like late April or something like that. But we'll go and see what happens from there. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. The like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. It means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.